Hey y'all, how y'all doing? How y'all feeling? How y'all living? It's Shelly. Do it again. Hey y'all, how y'all feeling? How y'all doing? How y'all living? It's Chellyytv on YouTube, period. So today we're gonna be getting into this hair that I got on, this unit, this wig, honey. Yes, we're gonna get right on into this honest review, blunt and honest. Okay, so if you're interested to know the deets on this hair, stick around. Let's get right on into it. So before we get into this review, I'm pretty sure you guys have never seen this background before. I gotta remember to look into the lens and not the viewfinder. Have never seen this background before. That's because I am in my salon suite. I got a salon suite May 2021. It's about to be a year. Here's been where I do all of my makeup, take all my clients and things like that. So yeah, I just wanted to, you know, get into my little accomplishment, okay, period, before we get into the details of this hair. So let's stop rambling and let's get right on into it, okay? I have my phone and my notebook with all my stuff in it so we can get right on into the details. We're not gonna prolong none of that. Okay, cool. Let me okay, Gucci. All right, what I have in is the princess hair from Aliexpress. It's 34 inches, 220 density, and 13 by 6. Right, so I put quotations around that because I was told it would be 13 by 4. I'm sorry, 13 by 6. My first con, as there are a bunch, that the 13 by 6 is only from here. It is not the whole thing. It's about 2 inches on each side and then 13 by 6 in the middle here. I don't really like that. It gives false advertising, I'm not gonna lie to you. But when it comes to AliExpress wigs, I feel like that's what they do give. I've ordered it from AliExpress before, but never from this vendor. I did want 34 inches for my birthday, and that is why I tried this new vendor. And anyway. So let's get into the whole 34 inches, 220 density tea, right? It is 26 inches. This last bundle here is 26 inches, right? Boom. It is 34 inches from the top of the head to the bottom. From my understanding, when you buy 34 inches, as 34 being the longest length, the last bundle in the back should be the longest length. So I didn't like that I did not get all the inches that I paid for because the wig is from the head to the bottom opposed to the last bundle. In terms of cost, I paid $385. Not terrible for a 34 inch wig, but also let's keep in mind I did also had to buy 2 bundles. So the wig came, and shout out to my girl Natasha Milan. I have been religiously buying hair and get my hair done from her, and majority of my wigs now are from her, so I guess I'm used to a certain quality, a certain thickness, a certain width, you know what I'm saying? So when the wig came, it felt thin. Mind you, I got 220 density. With that being said, like I said prior, I've been buying from my friend, and she's been the one constructing my wigs. She's the person I buy bundles from. So I probably don't even know what 220 feels like. Being that that was the thickest option and the hair is 34 inches, I assumed it was gonna be thicker than what I got. So I ended up having to get 2 more bundles that I actually picked up from the beauty supply store. I purchased from them before, and I liked the quality of the hair that I got. So I got 2 28-inch bundles, and she used those 2 and put them throughout the head. Remember what I said to you guys earlier about it not being 34 inches in the back? Because when she was putting in the bundle, she like, what the hell, this 28-inch looked like the 34 inches that's supposed to be in the back. Exactly, because the bundles were 28 and the last one back here is 26. So I didn't really like that. I didn't like the fact that I spent almost $400 on a wig, and I had to then buy more bundles on top of that. I did not like that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I assumed when I purchased the wig, it would be ready for customization and to be applied to my head. Not that I'd have to buy bundles, then pay extra to my girl for her to put them in the wig and then have it customized. It's just a whole bunch of things that I did not think I'd have to do because I bought a wig. You know what I'm saying? If I wanted to do all of that, or if I wanted to have all of this going on, I would have just bought bundles in the first place and had to construct the wig. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if I was to go that way, maybe I would have got more hair. I was actually speaking to her about it, and she said that because of the length of the hair, whether it was 220, 250, it was still going to be thin coming from these AliExpress vendors, which is ridiculous, especially if you're making people pay more for thicker density. The length should not matter. I should be getting the thickness, especially because it is long hair. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. The hair type, I got the Brazilian body wave. It's not, I'm actually not gonna say what I was going to say, because I actually do like the way that it waves up. So since my birthday, this is the hair that I wore for my birthday, I did take it off, wash my hair, and wash the unit itself, and I ended up wearing it in its natural state, which was its body wave state, for a couple of days. But I have recently, as you can see, I straightened it since then. I like it in its natural state. It does give body wave, I'll give them that. It's not an extravagant wave, but it's very, very cute, so I'll give them that. I do love the texture. When the hair came, it was not extremely soft, but shout out to Silicone Mix, because after my girl Natasha, shout out to you, your name coming all up and through this video, okay? After she conditioned it, she was also the one that suggested that I use silicone. She's the reason why I use Silicone Mix now. It definitely is a lot softer now. I do like the way that it feels now opposed to when it came fresh out the box, which is really, really weird to me. My prior experiences with AliExpress vendors, two of them being Tinashe and Nadula, I love both. I've purchased from both, and those two vendors did not have what I wanted, which is why I went with this one. Whenever I've purchased from them, I've always gotten great quality hair straight out the box. You know what I'm saying? So it was a little bit of a eye squinter. Take the hair out the bag and it didn't feel as soft as what I'm used to when it comes to Natasha's hair, or what I'm used to when it comes to Nadula or Tinashe. But like I said before, as soon as I co-washed it, I washed it out, I used my Silicone Mix, it came right back to where it is now, which is really, really soft, actually, very soft. Seller communication. So when I made the order, for some reason it was not going through. Maybe Chase was like, why all this money coming out at one time? I don't know, but it wasn't going through for some reason, and the seller had contacted me like, is this you? Are you trying to purchase this? Da, 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 da. And I said, yes, it is me. For some reason, it's not going through. Able to successfully make the purchase. After the purchase, I waited about, it came in about under a week, maybe about 3 to 4 days. I can definitely say that was amazing, considering that my birthday was coming around, and you know how birthdays are, you get stressed about every little thing. You want to make sure you got your dress, your hair, everything comes on time, but it did definitely come on time. So I liked that. I liked that the seller was constantly sending me things, making sure that I knew how to take care of the hair, that the hair was coming, that the money was received. You know, every little step of the way. I can definitely give them a 4 to 5 stars for that their communication was really, really up there. Tangling, shedding, and bleaching. Okay, so I've done hair reviews before. I actually watched my first hair review because it's kind of not the same thing, but kind of in a way. You know what I'm saying? The hair itself is kind of the same, so I was going through the categories that I used on that previous video. So this was one of them, right? So tangling, shedding, and bleaching. I don't get tangles, I get snags, if that makes sense. So I'll comb my hands through the hair and I'll probably have a snag, but it won't take anything for me to just run my fingers through it. See what I'm saying? Like, I get little snags, but never tangles, thank God. I wouldn't expect any with straight hair or body wave hair that I wear straight, you know? Shedding. This hair sheds. Okay, I am a weave wearer, I'm a bundle wearer. I've been doing this for years. I've experienced hair that excessively sheds. I've experienced hair that does not shed at all, Natasha. So shout out to Natasha Malad, okay? Make sure y'all go cop from her, buy from her, book her, period. But this hair sheds. I'm not gonna say excessively, but I feel like because it is straight hair, it sheds excessively. I'm looking on the floor right now and there's hair on the floor. Like, this hair sheds. It sheds. And it's annoying, to be honest, because just backtrack saying what I was saying about curly hair. I did a review on some curly hair before, and that hair did not shed at all. It did not shed at all. When I tell you I had deep wave hair and I would go like this and nothing would come out. This hair sheds. For the price point that I had to buy bundles and now you shedding on top of that. Princess hair, y'all gotta, I don't know what it is, but y'all gotta get it together. And I've seen a lot of good reviews on this hair, which is why I bought this hair in the first place. Okay, that is the reason why I bought this hair in the first place. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm disappointed. Bleaching, bought the hair, and I had to also get extra bundles, which I'm gonna keep mentioning because that's ridiculous to me. I bought the bundles, I got the wig, I sent them to Natasha for it to be customized and for her to sew the bundles into it, to bleach it, to customize it, whatever. The first time it was bleached, she told me that it was lifted. It lifted fine, but you could still see the knots. Before my appointment, she was like, you know, I think I should bleach it again. I was like, yeah, do what it do, because she showed it to me and it was not lifted for real. She bleaches it for the second time, right? Some of them lift, some of them don't, but some of the hairs turned red. I wish I took a picture before I plucked them out. They were right in the front. Let me see if you could, can you see? It was like right here. They were red. I've never in my life of wearing frontals, because I don't like closures. I do frontals, I'm a frontal girl. I've never seen knots turn red. Like maybe green, maybe orange, but red? What? Why is it turning red? And no matter how she color corrected it, put concealer on top, it still was giving very much red. Holding of a curl. So the only time I can say I tried to curl it was on my birthday, but the curls did not hold. I also didn't have Got To Be glue spray. With Got To Be glue spray, I believe that's like my saving grace when it comes to curls, because I like curls, you know? But to help them stay, I like that Got To Be glue spray is not stiff. It softens up, but it keeps your curl. I did not have it for my birthday. So I tried to, but it did not last much at all. The most that I've tried to curl it was today, actually, just the ends though. Just a little 1-2, and it's actually keeping longer than I thought it would. I think that the ends curl up and they stay nice, but the whole thing, no. No. Like even without the spray, the curls are still holding here, but this is my first experience ever doing that, so I don't feel like I could give a real review on it. But as of right now, it's holding the curl at the ends. Extra gives in bag. So I got the wig cap and I believe a pair of lashes. Yeah, those two things were in the bag. So they gave me wig caps and a pair of lashes, which I love because I definitely was in here using it on one of my clients, honey. Okay. I am 4'11", so the hair reaches after my butt, like the middle of my butt. I'm gonna see if I could get up and actually show y'all. Hold on. So keep in mind, like I said, I am 4'11", and the tips are curled right now. So that does take a little bit off of it, but this is where it reaches me. Again, the ends are curled, so that takes off a little bit of it. And then there's me in the corner. Period. So all my rants have came to an end. That is the end of this hair review. Out of 5, I give this hair a 2.5. Only because the amount of money that I spent on it, the extra bundles that I had to buy, the shedding, the fact that my frontal had to be bleached twice. It's just the amount of money I spent. You know what I'm saying? Like all of these things have made me not really love the unit. And I was really excited about getting a 34-inch wig. I've never had, you know, jet black bust down. You know what I'm saying? Like I've never had the middle part bust down. That's what I wanted for my birthday. And I achieved it, but at a costly price. A price that I did not expect to have to pay because I bought a unit. Like I said earlier, me buying units, I don't expect that I'll have to do anything more to them or add anything more to them if I'm not coloring it, if I'm not about to customize it. Like customization is another is an additional charge, which we know of. But if I'm going to buy a bundle, I'm not expecting to have to buy, if I'm going to buy a wig, excuse me, a unit, I'm not expecting to have to buy some bundles on top of that. You know what I'm saying? So it was a whole bunch of inconveniences, a whole lot of false advertising to me, because if I buy a 34-inch wig, the last bundle in that wig should be the inches that I paid for. The reason why it was almost $400 is because I got the longest length. This is 26 in the back. It's 34 from the head to the bottom, not the bottom. I don't feel like that's fair. I don't feel like that's right. If you're gonna charge people a certain price for a certain length and a certain density and a certain width for a frontal, let's get into that, because 13x4 was a lot cheaper than 13x6. But I'm not even getting, if I wanted to do a deep side part, I can't, because I only got 2 inches. That's not okay. You know what I'm saying? That's not okay. That's not what I paid for. Okay. So I'm not gonna lie, honey, you get a 2.4, not even 5. That's a little too close to 3. Would I recommend people buy this hair? Not really. If you're gonna be buying this hair, don't get the longest length or the thickest density, because you're not gonna be getting what you pay for. I'm just being honest. I was not paid to make this review. This is money that I made, that I put into this business, into this company, because I wanted a wig for my birthday. Ultimately, I was able to get the look that I wanted, but with all these different contenders and all these different, you know, parts and pieces of the puzzle, I wasn't really feeling the whole experience. Then all that to say, again, I give this hair a 2.4. Another part of the reason why is the shedding as well. That's not okay. It's no reason I had deep wave hair that was not shedding, and I got some damn near straight hair and it's shedding every 2 seconds. Hair all over the floor. That's not cool. Not for the price point. Not for the price point. I'm sorry. Hair ain't cheap. Hair is not cheap. So yeah. That's my honest review. I've been wearing this hair for about, I'm not gonna say a month yet, maybe about 3 weeks. So the hair is fresh. Another reason why I shouldn't be falling apart already. Another reason. 2.3. 2.3. 2.3. That's it. 2.3. Thank y'all for watching again. Hopefully I will see you guys in my next one. All of my socials will be in the description box below, and I'll see you loves in the next video. Period.